Hi, everybody. Joey McGrath here. Just attended the June Cameron Brooks Conference. I am a Force Support Officer at Travis Air Force Base out here in Northern California. I initially was set up to be in the Cameron Brooks program for about a year and a half, but it got tailored to about 6 months, and we just finished up.
So, and let's jump into that idea for a moment. So, we talked about this previously, but tell me what you were thinking about. You were like, okay, I've got all this time to be in the program, and then all of a sudden your timing shifted. Walk us through that. What were you thinking, and tell us what happened.
Absolutely, Pete. So like I said, originally, when I joined the Cameron Brooks program, we had about a year and a half until my transition. A couple logistical things changed up and it got adjusted to about 6 months. So I actually had called Cameron Brooks and said, I don't know if the program's going to work for me because I had this timeline change and I know I won't be able to devote the time like I would like to. And, the team talked to me and said, you know what, let's make this work, stick with us, and we'll make sure this works for you. So I did, and it's one of the best decisions I've ever made. The whole program got tailored. We adjusted some of the readings, moved the timelines around, and I was ready to go by the time the conference came. I was very impressed with how effortlessly the team adjusted the whole schedule and the program to work for me as my life was changing. It was a really nice calm in the storm of everything that was going on.
But it was really your commitment to the tailoring of the process and therefore the accelerating of the timeline and the work that you put in my opinion, at least, that really made the difference. It was, yes, we had tailored, and then you really buckled down and handled what you needed to handle in terms of preparation.
It's really a partnership. I mean, you put in the work, Cameron Brooks puts in the work, and you get ready.
Share with us an apprehension that you had prior to the conference, but an apprehension perhaps that you were willing to live with.
Absolutely, Pete. So as you'd mentioned, I had a study group. There's a couple of us that were meeting up, practicing, putting in the work. And then there's just, this thought in the back of your head going into the conference that there's a handful of us in this study group. There's a couple study groups going to this conference. There's a couple conferences a year. And, there's so many companies coming. So how can Cameron Brooks possibly get to know all of us, know what our interests are, and really find the right job for us? Obviously, we understand that the organization is going to try their best and the companies go there specifically for that. Mm-hmm. But like you said, it was just a certain level of risk of just accepting that things might not work out exactly how I want. But that's okay. Let's put in the work. Let's get her done. Let's see what happens. And I was amazed with all the companies that I met with at the career conference. I had great conversations with all of the recruiters. Every job was interesting to me specifically. And now that everything is, wound down and everybody's gotten their offers, people in my study group had the same experience. Everybody enjoyed all of their conversations, all their companies, and everybody ended up in organizations and roles that they're really excited about. So the fact that Cameron Brooks can do this for each person is amazing.